Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. I'm making another video about red flags. 5 signs you met a toxic person, possibly disordered, borderline narcissist. You shouldn't know right away, right? And so these are signs for just meeting someone. And I've made a lot of videos about this before, yes. I always try to add something new, but this is one that I'm going to do, on a regular basis to remind you guys. Yeah. You don't always know someone's toxic right away when you meet them. You don't see it right away. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you see it like, oh my God, this person. Everyone looks at each other like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, rare. Okay. The people that made their way into your life and neglected you, abused you, and betrayed you and hurt you and all these things, you didn't see it right away. Maybe some other people did, but you didn't. Yeah. And what I really like is for you guys to go down below and tell us the biggest red flag that you didn't see right away, or maybe you ignored it. You usually feel it. And if you ignore that, you'll regret it. You guys felt it. So these are red flags, warning signs, 5 of them, 5 major groups. First is too good to be toxic. Sorry. Too good to be true. No, it's too good to be toxic. Too good to be true. Like the psychopath, the charmer, yeah? Or the borderline being so nice and so outgoing, so, oh God, emotional, you're amazing, I love you so much. We know the love bombing, not idealizing, but maybe it's just outgoing, so polite, so sharing, so shareful with what they have. They want to pay, do this, I got this, let me carry your bag, I got this, let me open your seat, oh my God, the door for you. Too much. Too much is a sign. They are the absolute pillar of the community, the hero, a list of accomplishments that they might tell you. And, we know bragging's bad, but these signs can go very under the radar. They can be wrapped in something else. I've seen people list their accomplishments where they really, it wasn't necessary. It had nothing to do with what we're doing. But at the same time, it was subtle. And it's like, oh. And I saw other people start giving that person respect. And you're like, oh, geez. Like a haughty attitude. Haughty attitude is that, aggressive and stuff. But it's part of it is talking themselves up. And a lot of times when people say a lot of things about themselves, we are honest people. So it's so hard to put everyone under a magnifying glass. We don't just think when someone's talking, they're lying. We don't think that someone's coming over, they're going to steal our stuff. Things like this. We don't do that, But people we don't have in our lives yet, we have to kind of be careful and look at them with scrutiny. So too good to be true. That's the psychopath. The very charming narcissist, psychopath, the class president, these kinds of things, they might go to college and everybody thinks they're great. They're real popular at first, and then doesn't take long. Usually about 2 months, 2 months on the average, and they're off-putting. Yeah. Number 2, they sell you who they are instead of show you. They tell you, yeah? Oh, I'm so honest. Oh gosh, I'm so honest. I never lie. I'm so honest to the point where I'd probably end up screwing myself over or hurt myself. I'm a really good person. I'm an empath. I have so much empathy. Do you guys need to tell anybody good qualities about yourself? Do you need to warn anyone or tell them that you aren't all these bad qualities? I don't tell people who I am. I mean, you guys watch my videos for over 9 years, 1,400 videos. Do I sit here and tell you who I am? No. The helper, I help. I really help these people, and I go down here and I donate my time, and I just donated this much money. Look how much I donated. I belong to this group and that group that donates all their time, and charities. I belong to charities. I'm about to form my own charity. It's it can be instant trust, isn't it? Can't it? But not when they're telling you and telling you. Even just telling you once. And red flags aren't to be ignored, but it's not. It's like detecting deception in someone. It's not. There's nothing in deception that you, if you don't know someone, you don't just say, oh, this means definitely they're lying, and that means they're lying, that means they're lying, that means no, this means they're not lying. No, it's like clusters and things. This is the patterns that you see. So that's what red flags are. We gather these up, we hold on to them, and we don't forget them, and we don't excuse them. And the person who sells you who they are and tells you who they are instead of shows you, they're the virtue signaler. We see them everywhere. We see them on the internet, everywhere, right? I'm so good and you're so bad. That's the virtue signal. Virtue signal has an enemy, and somebody has to be bad and target maybe somebody, or just a general group talk all the time about how something in some part of people or some group of people are so bad, and I'm so good. I have morals. I'm religious. Someone has to tell you they're religious. I believe in God. I'm a God-fearing person. I believe in God. I'm religious. I'm religious. I'm religious. Why? Why do you have to tell us all that stuff? You know? Someone that tells you that they're the hero or the victim. If they're playing themselves off as a hero or a victim, red flag. Absolute red flag. Number 3, boundaries. Real simple. If you guys don't know boundaries very well, understand and learn what they are really well. But the boundaries that we look for that are red flags in someone, it's someone that doesn't have their boundaries, that is open sharing, tells you everything, tells you about their past traumas. They want you to come right over into their house, into their car. They invite you to do stuff all the time right away. They want your phone number. They start calling you, texting all the time. All of that is toxic. It's all toxic. And we don't have to label that person. They don't necessarily have to be a borderline narcissist. It's toxic. You don't want someone like that near you. Someone that talks all the time, blah, 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 talks all the time, talks all the time. Someone that asks you, what about your childhood? Have you ever been screwed over? Have you ever been cheated on? You ever done this? You ever been hurt, punished? Um, People they know, they'll sit there and tell you all about people they know and stuff that you're sitting there like, do they want me to know this stuff? Is this okay? Like the mother that tells you all about their children, way too much about their children. You're like, Jesus Christ. The person that goes too fast, that tells you too much, and asks or tells you inappropriate things. Number 4, your values have to match other people's values if you want them in your life, period. I go off on this all the time. Make a list of values if you don't know what yours are, and that's your standard list. They must be the same. But listen to what people talk about. They'll tell you what they value. They will. Now, and here it is. Here it is again where it can really go under our radar, because it's not bad to value money, sex, material things. I place a certain amount of value on those things, but I have morals that I value, and they're at the top. And I exhibit these all the time. I show integrity. I give you my word, and I always follow through. I work really, really hard. I show everybody respect, even if you don't show me respect. I have self-respect all the time. But people will talk about money. And if you just met somebody and they're talking about money, be aware. They most likely value it. I've had money and I don't talk about it. I know people with a lot of money. They don't talk about it. They don't want to talk. Don't talk about my money, please. They'll talk about sex. Women out there, men, you just met a man, they're already somehow hinting, and it's not that they're trying to have sex with you, so you're like, oh, I feel safe. They're just talking about sex. I like sex. What's wrong with that? We need to know if we're sexually compatible. Really? Within a few minutes? A meeting? An hour? Why? Can't wait. Just right away. Talk about success, status, looks, makeup, hair, jewelry, cars, house. Are those at the top of your values list? I hope not. Like I said, I value these things too. But all of those are not morals, and all of those go under them. And if I talk about these things a lot, most likely they're above them, right at the top of the list. Number 5, you feel confused, drained, tired, doubt yourself while you're talking to them or after. You could be talking to them and everything seems fun and exciting. I really like them. They're really cool and stuff. But then afterwards, you're like, God, why am I so drained? And they're already gone, so you don't realize it's them. Do you see how these things go under the radar real easy? You question your gut. You have doubt. You feel off balance. Tired, drained. You feel bad about yourself. Maybe you feel guilty. Maybe they're able to make you feel a little guilty. Or maybe they criticized you in a nice, jokingly way. Maybe they just outshined you so much that you just felt invisible. They talked all the time. You feel gross. You feel dirty. You want to go take a shower afterwards just talking to someone. You feel off-putting. Trust it, guys. Trust it, trust it, trust it. You don't need a checklist to know when someone's wrong for you. Just trust how they make you feel. Red flags aren't red because of the color. They're red because they burn. Uncomfortable, uneasy, something's not right. Something it makes you think about later. Please give your own examples of the biggest red flag you ignored, guys. Can you? I really appreciate it if you can. Thanks for the thumbs up, subscribing to the channel. You can find me at davidmars.com if you want coaching. Love yourself first, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.